Well, we started off the game getting really good looks, and we just couldn't make one. And then we started trying to come back all by ourselves again, and looked like we have the last couple of weeks. And it just looked like a conscious decision by everybody to, make the right plays. And then ball goes in.
What did you say to them at halftime?
Not much. No, I mean it wasn't. It's not. It's not brain surgery, right? We need to play with great effort on both ends, and we were decent defensively in that first half. But in the second half, we looked like ourselves, which is encouraging.
A lot of times teams will come back from deficit like that, 16, and all of a sudden fall back again by 9.
Yeah, that was a huge. That may make it even better, right? The fact that it was a 9-point game with 4 minutes to go, 4:30, and come back down and kind of chip away. We were fortunate to be in the bonus, so we got fouled 94 feet from the basket at least once, and maybe twice, and made free throws, and the clock stopped, and then Morris made huge plays all the way through the game.
What do you take from that second half offensively that you guys can hopefully transfer?
I don't think it's about offense or defense. I think it's about enjoying playing together, and so that's what we take from it.
That's what Marcus said, or told me that he said at halftime, keep it loose.
So he's telling you I lied.
No.
I'll let him tell you what I said.
But do you feel like they were kind of pressing and starting to feel it a little bit?
I don't think it's pressing. I think it was, anytime, and you saw it on our offense, when we started missing those shots, we stopped moving the ball and we stopped trusting that the next shot will fall. You just have to do that. And it's easier said than done with guys that haven't played much together, and as far as integrating the new guys, but I think that we finally looked like ourselves again.
Did you do a better job in the second half of getting penetration before the ball went off from three?
I thought the whole key to everything we were doing was our first cuts were harder, and then that's the way that you loosen up the defense. Then you can penetrate on some of those, when guys are closing out deep and all that stuff. But, the other thing that was probably a huge part of the game was it was 12, 13, 11, back and forth like that, and then Al just went nuts for that stretch and got us within 3, and couldn't hardly breathe by the end of it. But that was a huge stretch for us.
You've talked about having fun in the past, and the Warriors especially. You talked about how much fun they have. How important is that for you guys this year?
It's hugely important, and it takes a commitment from everybody to be that way and play that way. And so hopefully we can build off of it. We'll see.
Jalen's been struggling a little bit. Is there anything specifically that he can do to kind of shake out of that, do you think?
Keep guarding. Everything will work itself out. He'll be fine.
Were you told anything new with Marcus Smart? I know he had the jam with him.
No, I wasn't told anything new. They said he could tape it up and go play. And we knew that he was probably going to be in at the end guarding Westbrook, and he did a really good job on all that stuff. So I'm glad he was able to come back, and we'll see what it's like when we leave. Thanks.
Thanks, Ben.